when you were going after like a pro card and those kinds of things, did you ever start to wonder about the other side? Did you ever start to wonder about performance enhancing drugs, or because you were surrounded by so many athletes that were on the natural side and trying to do it that particular way, was it just something where you're like, I don't even know if I ever need this. I'm getting in great shape without it.
Man. And again, I mean, so something I mentioned when I first started training or working out was I was so naive. Like, I was so naive. Like, again, I'm the guy opening up, like, the muscle development magazine, thinking I can look like Jay Cutler if I train, or Dexter Jackson if I train and eat like them. I knew what PED is, but it didn't even like add up to like, maybe. The curiosity was never there. Yeah. And again, to the other point that you mentioned, I was very privileged to be around great looking bodybuilders. They were bigger than me.
It just happened to be at your gym.
Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, when you compete and you like very immersed in that sort of natural bodybuilding like world, you go to shows to see other people, you see different competitors all the time, and like I train with Ryan Doris. If you see Ryan Doris, I mean, at his peak at the time, you look, there is no way this guy's not. No, but
he was disgusting.
I mean, granted, he's a genetic freak. I mean, his brother is a freak Olympian. His older brother ran track. He ran track. So that's Ryan Doris. That's Ryan Doris. He's just a genetic freak, but it's a genetic freak that worked really, really hard, and he knew what he was doing too. It was just like, oh yeah, I'm a genetic freak. I'm just, not going to do anything crazy. But to your point, yes, because I was so naive the curiosity never I was never curious about it. Because again, it's like, oh yeah, let me see, what I can do with this body. And now, later in the future, when I became more aware of, PEDs, and it's just not. It's something that I feel like for you to keep that, you need to keep doing over and over. You don't just yes, you might dial up your your dosage and things like that, but I was never curious. I was never like Again, I will say something that I think the younger crowd now, they have working against them, again, social media, digital, age. You compare yourself, you see some guy out there, and I was like, man, I want to be like that, and the guy might not be telling you he's using subs or whatever, and it's like, I can be like.
And there's a lot of information on that stuff now. Like
exactly.
when you were starting bodybuilding for you started before 2010, right? You said 2006.
My first bodybuilding was 2006.
So that means, so there was no YouTube. There was exactly magazines and maybe some forums online.
Like I said, I aged myself by saying I literally rip out my workout from a muscle development magazine.
I relate. I did the same thing for many years.
Like, yeah, if I can chill like him, I'll forget. Volume.
Like, this workout's sick.
15 reps, 20 reps. The rep that actually count is only 7 repetitions out of that, and everything's a half rep and stuff. I'm like,
the worst part is I ripped it out of a magazine that I didn't even buy. In the grocery store, like,
they want the money back.
Power Project family, we talked to you about mouth tape before, and it's time to get better quality sleep, stop snoring, and wake up better rested. Andrew, how can they get their hands on some hostage tape?
You guys got to head over to hostagetape.com/powerproject. You'll receive free shipping plus a free, incredible, awesome bedside tin. Again, hostagetape.com/powerproject. Links to them down in the description, as well as podcast show notes. Oh,
whoa,
God.
Yes, Daddy.
Whoa.
Look at this. Magic.
I thought something was wrong with the audio, but you just have mouth tape on.
It's called being a ventriloquist.
There you go.
Have you been called out before by Greg Doucette? Natty or Not video?
Talking about calling out, I don't get called out that much. I don't like that.
It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I'm like, I ain't working out. I'm trying hard here, man. Like, come on. Like, a guy called me out on one of it's a few years back. He called me, I'm like, yes. I commented, I'm like, man, can you do me a favor? Go on every post, man. Just like double down, man. That would make me really, really happy. Like, again, when you know like what you do is what you do, like in a natural way, it's not that shit doesn't bother me at all. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, please. But when you're doing like, I'm trying, guys, guys,
where's my Natty?
Where's my Natty on our video, man? But I would say, shout out to Jeff Nippert, when I did after the Mayhem show.
Yep.
I shot a video with Jeff Nippert, and of course on the platform, platform, they're like, there's no way that guy's natty.
I saw
He's
those
too
comments.
The comments, the validation people use for natty or not, it's just bonkers. I mean, I'm sure you heard it all. It's too lean. Nobody can get that lean. I'm like, have you been to a natural bodybuilding show before? Are you kidding me? Like, the fact that you're natty alone makes it easier for you to get leaner because you don't have any other variables like you have to account for, or in terms of compounds and things like that. That's why you see a lot of people, like a lot of this, I mean, IVB pros, people that are on subs, they might look good like a week out, but you just push so much. So much that you're trying to, but when you don't have any other additional, variable, just, manage stress, being training down, carb up, make sure your body looks a little bit healthy. Look at
Berto. He's going to be here pretty soon.
I mean, that dude is putting on a freaking clinic this year. I mean, if you follow any of his YouTube videos of like, what, this concept, if you don't know who he is, you live on a rock. In terms of knowledge base, him, the 3DMJ, that was your first coach, right?
Berto, yeah. He was my second coach, and I learned a lot from him. Yep. He's great.
I mean, I had Berto for like a short stint, and I remember the conversation I had with him, like, hey, you wanna prep me? He was like, why? I'm like, I think I can get better somewhere. It's like, I was already kind of lean. I took an L in one of the shows that was the show Jeff Alberts beat me in.
Oh,
and
wow.
he granddad tells me, it's like, you remember that time I beat you in Kansas? I'm like, I do remember vividly.
Yeah,
I remember so much. I'm like, I'm gonna talk to Berto. I need you. So Berto actually prepped me for Jordan Cup. They were prepping for a second show that I did that year, and I then worked with another coach for Jordan Cup.
Okay,
of that year. But no, I mean it's pulling up a clinic. I'm sure. I wonder if
Greg doesn't call black guys much. We talked about this.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
So
I'm wondering what you think about natty or not, just in general.
So the reason why Jeff Nippard, after that video, I was watching More Plates, More Dates. Somebody just like, tagging me like, bro. I'm like, what's going on? Like, bro, Derek, More Plates, More Dates, like talked about you. I'm like,
oh, he did.
So it was like a video like searching like what Google recommended as like the natural bodybuilding, and he pulled it up, and when he typed in the name, it was a thumbnail of Jeff and I for the video that he did, and it kind of just did like a 5 minute. It's like my 5 minute fame. I'm like, yes,
yeah,
we've arrived, boys. We made it. We made it. So that 5 seconds is like, it's one of those like, back in my day, I did play the NFL. One down, that's it. It's like that was my one down. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Nobody else, like, no. Please, call me out. I love it. I look forward to it.
Hey, guys, if you like this clip, go ahead and comment down below and let us know what you liked about it, all right? Share this with a friend. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And also, we are on Reddit and Discord. All that's down below. All our sponsors and everyone that supports us, down below there, too, so you can get whatever you like from us, all right? Peace.